New tonight from our NBC5 investigative team, the attorney for drug lord El Chapo has launched a fresh attack against the president of Mexico.
Now, the skirmish started last month when Chapo lawyer Jeffrey Lichtman accused Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum of being in cahoots with the cartels, and she retaliated with a lawsuit. Our investigative reporter Chuck Goudie is joining us with the late details here. Chuck.
Alex, it's War of Words Part 2 tonight between Lichtman, the lawyer, and Sheinbaum, the president, who has filed a defamation suit for what he said last month in the lobby of Chicago's Dirksen Federal Building. Their public skirmish reheating today when Lichtman took to his podcast to explain why he lashed out at the Mexican leader and to describe the death threats he's received since doing so.
The cartels had paid off the Mexican military and the Mexican government to the top.
When El Chapo's longtime lawyer made those comments a month ago here in Chicago, Mexico's new president, Claudia Sheinbaum, returned fire by threatening a defamation lawsuit against him. Since then, there has been a ceasefire until today, when Lichtman pointed his podcast straight at Mexico, what he equated to a third world septic tank where grubby politicians try to crush rights and silence critics.
It just took the pressure off of them, I guess, for a few days by finding a boogeyman to blame.
You know, he's also someone who knows this history well because he's been being paid by and employed by the cartels for years in his career.
University of Chicago professor and Mexico expert Susan Jesch says Mexico's populace is also keenly aware of the cartel's vice grip.
The low-level extortion of ordinary small business people all the way to spectacular murders is something that everybody in Mexico, and I would say probably all the Mexican nationals who live in the Chicago area, which is close to 1 million people, have a deep understanding of.
Jeffrey Lichtman says he's just an attorney trying to defend his current client, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, as he defended Ovidio's father, billionaire kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. On his podcast, Beyond the Legal Limit, Lichtman tonight says Mexican leaders should be trying to solve deep education and economic problems there instead of targeting an American attorney.
The moral of the story is this: less time having press conferences about lawyers from other countries voicing their well-supported opinions, get it, opinion, and more time focusing on helping young children.
So we haven't seen that defamation lawsuit promised by the Mexican president, and it apparently hasn't even been seen in public. We asked our NBC Telemundo bureau in Mexico City about that. Tonight, our producers there tell us the president's office claims there is no new information pertaining to the suit. Although many Mexican media are reporting it has been filed, nobody there has been able to see an actual copy of it. So when we do, we'll let you know.
Wait for the proof.
Yeah,
Thanks, Chuck.